success. This is what you should look at and aspire to be.
We got the disrespect for the state of West Virginia. In Summersville, God almighty, they did try West Virginia manner. Inexcusable, tasteless, tactless. Those are the things that define men like Chris Taylor and Ryan Mitchell that Scott High Sasquatch of destruction. You see these men going around taking the time to show disrespect to absolutely each and every one of our NWA Mountain State Wrestling fans. And what need is there for this? I agree with them. You don't need the fans to win. I don't give a damn who the fans cheer for. But there's no need to go out there and personally disrespect each and every one of them. Look at Chris Taylor. He's out there trash talking an 8-year-old.
Well, Chris Taylor's really jaw-jacking here.
Trash talking an 8-year-old? Give me a break. Why don't you trash talk the man that's getting ready to come out here and TYFHO take your freaking head off, son, Mr. Dynamite Derik Billings. Try it. A look of arrogance as Chris Taylor shows off that NWA East title.
Ryan Mitchell disrespecting our ring announcer, Jack Bollier. A lot of jaw jockeying by Chris Taylor. Let's see if he can back it up.
We're waiting on the introduction of their opponent, excuse me. Dynamite's so good sometimes I think there's more than one of them in the ring. That's how quick he is.
Well, he does have an S after his name, so I can see where you would get the plurality. Plurals, you know.
That wasn't a very good joke, Styles.
It's
all right, you can stop talking. Stop talking. Save yourself the trouble of explaining yourself and go take another painkiller. I understand you're confused from taking so many of them, but good Lord, with your low threshold of pain, I'm surprised you're able to move the sheet off your body this morning. How's Mama Styles doing taking care of you, by the way? I feel like I should send her a get-well basket.
Yeah, that's all right. You know what? Mama Styles went home. I got wifey now. She's doing an awesome job.
Oh, did she get my card, by the way?
No.
Oh, it's a condolence card for marrying you.
Oh! Despicable. You are absolutely despicable.
I have gifts for everyone in your family. I have a blue ribbon for you for being the biggest dumbass of the year. I've got a get-well basket for your mom for having to take care of you. I have a condolence card for your wife for marrying you. But Styles, the biggest honor of all, I am saving for you, and that's the right to be out here each and every week and commentate on these great wrestling contests with yours truly, the outlaw rock star, Stephen Hensley. Check us out every Sunday, 11 to 12, Fox 59. I'll say it all night. 11 to 12, Fox 59. Check us out.
All night, all day. Geez.
All night, all day, 24/7, 300 plus days a year. See us on YouTube.
Yeah, it looks like we're having some sound problems right now. There comes Gregg.
This man doesn't need music to make his way out here. The only thing he needs is to hear the fans' respect, because this is a man that owns the future of the wrestling business, Mr. Dynamite, Derik Billings. And you see Dynamite with that angry, mean-spirited look in his eyes, staring across at his opponent, Mr. Chris Taylor. And Chris Taylor very wisely ducks out of the ring.
In that corner right there, he is an NWA East Heavyweight Champion. He weighs in at 192 pounds from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Chris Taylor. Escorted in by Ryan Whetzel. Second, he is one half of the NWA Mountain State Wrestling Tag Team Champion. He is weighing in at 200
I feel a little dirty about rooting for the gift garage, but if Chris Taylor can take a butt whipping, I'm more than happy to see it.
Chris Taylor's going to ask me to sit down and respect him over the gift garage. I'll have to stand for this entire match. That's fine with me. I don't mind standing.
Well, we're underway. And I'll tell you what, Chris Taylor in with a former heavyweight champion.
Hell with it. I'm going to sit down so I can appreciate Dynamite properly.
Now Chris Taylor doing some calisthenics. Apparently he did not get enough warming up in the back this morning.
And what's this man doing out here?
Here's the maestro.
The stepping stone of Mountain State Wrestling, the maestro coming out here to survey the situation at hand.
Yes.
Fans are extremely excited to see Strauss.
Fans can be as excited for Strauss as they want to be. But the man they need to be paying attention to in the ring is Dynamite Derik Billings, who just fell victim to an arm drag by Chris Taylor. Very talented athlete is Chris Taylor. Unfortunately, very arrogant too, as I said at the start of the night. I can't stand arrogant people. I saw exactly what he did. I saw exactly what he did. You saw it too, didn't you, Jonathan Styles?
I did see it, actually.
The arrogant, disrespectful tactic utilized by men like Chris Taylor and Ryan Mitchell, members of the Mint. Disgusting. Why can't they fight with honor like members of the Gift Garage?
Fight with honor like
That's why I said fight with honor like members of the Gift Garage, like men like Dynamite Derik.
If there's an oxymoron,
drop kick by Chris Taylor. We'll talk about oxymorons later. This isn't English 101. This is Mountain State Wrestling. This is fighting. Redneck style 101 in the ring. The toughest rednecks of all time. The master of the TYFHA clothesline with his brother hit Dynamite Derik, who just about knocked Chris Taylor into last month, last year, next week, next year, in another dimension. Good God Almighty, Scoops.
Our officially recognized champion. Real champion.
I would like to say we're in good company, but look who's joined us now.
He's a multiple time NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion.
I suppose you might have something to say this week.
How you doing?
There you go.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you. This is like a nightmare for me.
Yeah, the champ says it's been his pleasure.
Well, at least somebody's having a pleasure.
And now Chris
But
Taylor.
back in the ring, you see Chris Taylor climbing on top of those ropes, just going to town on Dynamite Derik. And sir, I gotta ask you, man, what's your business out here right now? What personal interest could you possibly have in this contest?
Well, I'm out here to watch a great wrestling match between the former NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion and currently one half of the tag team champions, Derik Billings, and of course the NWA East champion, Chris Taylor. So I wouldn't miss this for anything.
Absolutely not.
Well, I can't blame you for that one. I certainly think we've got one heck of a contest on our hands this week. Even if an arrogant, rat-faced man like Chris Taylor is allowed to come out here and masquerade as a human being and compete for championship titles, this is still a fantastic contest. I just think eventually he's going to get caught in a trap called Dynamite Derik Billings.
Oh, I say let best man win. But as we all know in the past, I do have that challenge for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, which I'm straight getting my opportunity. But I'm sure Stro will, because I am the people's champion. I represent West Virginia and all the great fans in West Virginia. And right now, I'm watching one of the NWA's finest here in Chris Taylor defend his championship. So hey, I'm happy to be here.
I suppose that maybe you might look at Chris Taylor as a possible stepping stone for you. I often say that the young guys in the back look at you as a stepping stone to get ahead in this business. Victory over you over a guy that competed in WCW against a guy who made his WCW debut against Sting, if I'm not mistaken, a guy that competed against the likes of Chris Candido. You've got a heck of a pedigree behind you that a lot of people like to take advantage of. Chris Taylor with fantastic moves like that, the NWA East champion, maybe he's a guy that you can use to catapult yourself ahead in your bid for that NWA heavyweight title.
Well, like I said, looking at the NWA East heavyweight champion, Chris Taylor, to defend his championship against a former NWA Mountain State heavyweight champion, and Derik Billings. And Derik could become a new champ right here. I mean, he has all the tools. So, I mean, may the best man win. But the winner of this match, hey, you know, I'm watching.
As we all are, Dynamite in trouble right now, but you're absolutely right. He is a man that is more than capable of utilizing his knowledge in that ring to walk away here, the NWA East champion, God willing.
Well, I'll tell you what, that NWA East champion, he's no slacker. During my interview with him, he reminded me that he's a two-time NWA East heavyweight champion, that first title reign being a consecutive 14 months.
Well, whoever's watching this television show, you represent the NWA, I hope they're watching real close, because whoever wins this championship match, whether Chris retains or Derik's the new champ, hey, I'm going to show whoever the champion is why I should have the opportunity to become NWA World Champion. Because I'm doing it for the people. The people got me here, the people brought me to gold, and we're going to get even higher gold.
But back in
You almost had him there, see there?
He certainly did. Back in the ring, Dynamite Derik is currently taking Chris Taylor to task in grand fashion. Stiff forearm shot to the jaw, sends him off the ropes, a reversal by Chris Taylor. King Richard accidentally appears, may have tripped Dynamite Derik. Oh, right there, just drives him face first into the mat. 1, 2, 3, and I hate to see this.
The Taylor cutter got him.
Taylor cutter. That was a tailor-made stolen win if ever I've seen one. A great match, tainted by a terrible ending. And there's the Sky High Sasquatch.
You're next. Hey, taking that home.
Hey, shut up. I'm going to talk to you, champ. I'm going to talk to you, champ.
And big words from Ryan Mitchell, talking trash to the Maestro of Wrestling. Chris Taylor coming over here, throwing in his 2 cents. If these boys are going to step up to the Maestro, they've got a tall task ahead of him. I don't like him. Bobby damned if I disrespect my own home team against rat-faced weasels and sky-high Sasquatches like Chris Taylor and Ryan Mitchell. I have the Strode knocks their damned heads off. What an incredible day. If you would have told me at any point I'd be taking the Strodes back, God almighty.
I gotta tell you, the biggest thing I'm looking at is King Richard, and second week in a row he's cost Derik Billings a match.
Chaos everywhere you look out here. Dynamite with a golden opportunity. A brass ring that just slipped through his fingers tonight. And dissension, I hate to say it, but dissension does appear to be brewing amongst the members of the Gifterage.
Really? Wait, I want to get that on
Fans,
record.
we'll see you after this commercial break. Somebody cut the mic feed.